What's up everyone, Joseph here. In this video we're going to take a look at the grammar that is on page 31 of the book. That's page 31 on unit 5. Future with be going to and will. So we can use be going to and will to talk about the future. We have seen this uh, on the intro book and on the first book. We have seen the use of be going to and the use of will for future sentence, for future actions. Well, there is a difference between the two. Be going to is used when you already have plans and you have to decide on something. For example, uh, Noemi is going to work again this year. Noemi is 100% sure that she's going to work again this year. So we use be going to for this situation. They are going to attend a show. Well, this means that they are going to attend the show 100%, or it's in their plan. They are planning to do it, and they will try to do it. Will is used when you have possible plans or possible actions that are not 100% certain. So when you're not sure you're going to do something, or when you're not sure that something is going to happen, you use will. Let's see some examples. I think I will go to the party tomorrow. Not 100% sure. We will receive the prize tomorrow, maybe. Again, it's not sure. The person is not sure, maybe. And here is something else, I think. So will is often accompanied by other words to show possibility or probability. So again, I repeat, will is often accompanied by other words to show possibility or probability. For example, I guess, maybe, I think, probably, I suppose, I expect, hopefully. But this is optional. This is optional. This is not mandatory. But this is optional, like I said. They can be written at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. But if you write it at the end, you have to put a comma before the word. I expect you'll arrive at your destination tomorrow. This is an example of the this expression that shows probability. It's at the beginning. He'll catch a lot of fish. Let's write hopefully. Hopefully. He'll catch a lot of fish. Hopefully. After a comma, you write the word. And there are other ways you can do this. You can write the words maybe here after will, but I'll leave it at that. We also use will for spontaneous offers and sudden decisions. For example, hey, let's go to the beach. This is an invitation someone makes. And great, I'll bring my surfboard. You see, the person used here will because this is something spontaneous that happened. I'm very tired. I'll help you. Something spontaneous. Another example. The phone rings. I'll get the phone. Again, something spontaneous and sudden decisions. Something that happens in the spur of the moment. So note, use the base form of the verb with will, not the infinitive. It's not like this. I think I'll go to go. I'll go to go. Excuse me. I think I'll to go to Hawaii next winter. That is not correct. I think I'll to go. No. I think I'll go to Hawaii next winter. This is the correct form. This is not correct. We don't use the infinitive after will. No, do use be going to, not will, when you know something is going to happen. So like we saw here, when we know something is going to happen, uh, we use going to, be going to. Excuse me. Look at those black clouds. It will rain. Look at those black clouds. It's going to rain. This is the correct form. It's going to rain. If you know that something is going to happen for sure, then you use going to. Don't use it will rain. If you are not sure, it's going to happen. The sun is going to come out tomorrow. That's something that's going to happen for certain. Let me say something before we continue. Um, people don't always follow these rules. Most people on the street will not follow this rule. So if you hear someone says will for plans or going to for certain things, do not be do not think bad about that, because people use informal English all the time. So it's normal for people to use will for plans and use going to for uncertain situations. So let's continue. So the positive structure for be going to. Subject, verb be, going to, the base form of the verb, and the complement. We know this. We have seen this like 3 times in past books, this structure. That man is going to be the boss. That man, the subject, is the verb be, in its auxiliary form, going. The verb in the gerund, in this case, to be, the infinitive, the boss. So let's continue. We have seen this a lot of times, so we're gonna skip these structures. The negative form, subject, verb be, not, going to, the base form of the verb, and the complement. The yes and no questions. Verb be, subject, going to, base form of the verb, and the complement. The short answers. Yes, the subject, and the verb be. No, the subject, verb be, and not. If you are going to answer these questions with the short or answers. And finally, WH questions will be going to. WH word, verb be, the subject, going to, the base form of the verb, and the complement. Where are you going to live? So now let's see the structures with will. First, we're gonna see some contractions with will. I will, I'll, you will, you'll, he will, he'll, she will, she'll, it will, it'll, we will, they will, they'll, and the negative will not, it's won't. Will not is won't. So do not use the contraction of will not with the other contractions like this. I'll won't. Do not do that. Or he'll won't. Or they'll won't. Or you'll won't. No. Do not do that. Never do that. You see? I'll not or I won't. He'll not or he won't. they'll not, or they won't, or you'll not, you won't, she'll not, she won't, and so on. So the structure for positive statements with well: subject, well, the base form of the verb, and the complement. We will be here soon, probably. Subject, will, the auxiliary, be, the base form of the verb, and the complement. He'll stay some more time. The structure for negative statements: subject, well, not, the base form of the verb, and the complement. Maybe he'll not be so bad. Maybe he'll not be so bad. Uh, Remember, we can use this type of words at the beginning or at the end. Maybe, this is optional. Subject, he will, contracted, not, negative, base form of the verb, and the complement. Emily won't help us. Emily, the subject, won't, representing will not, won't. Help, the base form of the verb, and the complement. The structure for yes and no questions with well: well plus subject plus the base form of the verb, I didn't paint it, and the complement. Will it rain tomorrow? Will I be allowed to bring other people? Well, the auxiliary, let me change the color of this one as well. It, the subject, rain, the base form of the verb, and the complement tomorrow. Uh, will I be allowed to bring other people? The same. Auxiliary, the subject, the base form of the verb, and the complement. So now the short answers with well. The positive: yes, subject, well. And the negative: no, subject, well, not. For example, yes, it will. No, I won't. So, you cannot use the contractions with short answers in the positive form. You cannot say yes, you'll, or yes, he'll, or yes, I'll. Similar to yes, we explained before that we cannot use the contraction of the verb be in the short answer with short answers. It's the same here. You cannot say yes, you'll, yes, he'll, yes, I'll. No, you have to say yes, it will, yes, I will, yes, you will. But with the negative form, you can. You can use the contraction. And the structure for WH questions with well: WH word, well, subject, base form of the verb, plus the complement. Where will you study tomorrow? What problems will he cause? Which car will you pick? So remember, with what and which we can ask about. We can be more specific about what we're asking by writing the word after the WH word. So this is the end of the video. I will see you on the next one.